Hi there, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. I have a pick a pile. What do they want to tell you? I have 3 different decks. We have the hand, we have an amethyst, and we have the wand. The wand is obsidian. The hand is just a wooden carved thingy. Um, so you can choose. And I'm going to try to do this quickly because it's late and I just finished recording for the other channel and uploaded that and everything. So there is actually a couple of questions at the end of that one about twin flames, and it's under the name Divine Essentials. So if you go watch that, you can. There's one in the middle that's about like, should I, pursue love? And then there's a couple at the end that are like, is this my twin? And just things like that. So there could be messages in there that you want to hear. I'm going to start with the hand, and I have the Rider-Waite Tarot, I have Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels, and then I have the new messages from the universe that I got. And so what they would like to tell you, we have the Five of Cups. So if they could talk to you, they'd probably tell you that they feel like they've missed out on this opportunity with you. There's a bug. Dude, go. All right. Sorry. They would probably tell you that they miss out on the opportunity, feel like they've missed out on the opportunity with you. Or you could be feeling like you've missed out on the opportunity with your person, depending on who you are and your situation. We have the Knight of Wands. So energetically, this person probably wants to go forward, but they're worried that they've lost that chance. So instead of looking at the opportunities that they have, like the 2 cups behind him, I feel like are telling you still have an opportunity here, but you're busy looking at all the stuff that you missed out on, all the energy that is lost. But there is this energy of wanting to charge forward, but not feeling the confidence of like the king energy, not feeling like they have everything that they need in order to do so. They want to, but they're still, that effect of their emotions is holding them back. We do have the Empress here, so they probably, if it was a masculine, is looking at the feminine as the Empress. If this is the feminine, you're probably feeling like, fertile and creative. You've probably manifested a lot of changes into your life. You've probably been doing good, and you're like, like, where is my person? Why hasn't he shown up? Why isn't he here? And so you could be mirroring emotionally, like, okay, well, this must be a missed opportunity. And you could be, opening up and wondering, like, should I take another cup from somebody else, or should I offer my cup somewhere else? But it's still in that page. So it's like that seeker energy. It's like you're seeking out love, but you know where you want your love from. It's just not coming. And I feel like for the masculines, they want to make a love offer, but they just aren't there yet because they're still feeling like it's a missed opportunity and they feel like they haven't done it. I do feel like they are feeling like it's harder work than it actually is. Like they're probably making it out, like making a big thing out of it when it's really not, and they're spending nights up alone thinking about it and wondering, like, how am I going to do it? And again, with the Pentacles here, it's like, am I good enough? Like, I've done this, I've done that, like I'm really trying, I'm pushing myself forward, but, I think I've lost out on my chance, because then we get the 5 of Pentacles, which is like left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have something, like I don't have what I want, and I don't think I can get what I want. And even though I've been doing all this work, it's like, it's still not here, and, and I guess I gotta keep going harder. But they have this energy of like illusions and stuff, and this can also mean like options too. So they could be feeling like making an offer, but they're like, I've been working really hard and I don't know who I want to make my offer to. I've been doing this and I've been doing that, and I feel like I lost this opportunity with this person. I feel like she's too good for me, or he's too good for me, and they're not going to want me, and maybe I should just focus it somewhere else. That's that energy that's there. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, which tells me that this divine feminine has probably risen up in value and worth. And that could be the problem with this energy, like of them putting this person up on a pedestal and being like, oh, she's definitely not going to want me because she's done this and she's got an offer from him and her and blah blah blah. You know, it's like, and this can go back and forth either way. You know, the divine masculines and divine feminines both carry these energies. So, you know, the feminine could be feeling this way towards the masculine, like you've missed the opportunity, and that they're busy with other people, or that they have, you know, you've got them up on a pedestal basically. But we do have the death card here. So it's telling me that there will be transformation. I know that the energies of the portal have been like amping up. The energies have been shifting. I've been feeling really, really good, and like in like most of the areas, and that's like the Empress energy. It's like you feel like abundance is coming, like things are going to be okay. There is still that energy of like a missed opportunity, but it definitely feels like a time of transformation right now. So I wouldn't allow this energy to, you know, make you feel badly, because I think that's just where they're at, you know. So if you're the divine feminine, stay in that value, stay in that energy. Don't worry about other options and other opportunities and things. Whatever is supposed to happen will happen. Don't put yourself on the outside. Don't allow yourself to look at all the hard work you've done as like it's not enough. Be grateful for everything you've learned. Don't stay up all night worrying about the situation. You know, it is hard work, but, you know, make that love offer to yourself and see the value in yourself, and know that they do have the energy behind them to move forward through this transformation. And, you know, maybe make it clear that there isn't a missed opportunity if there's a way to do so. It seems like sometimes they just, even if you make it 100% clear that this isn't a missed opportunity, they still stay in that energy. But there is that death energy here of transformation, which is a rebirth. So I do feel like this has potential to turn around if this person, like whoever's, if you're both feeling this way, like you both got to get out of this energy and start feeling better about the connection, start feeling about who you are. And remember that it is safe for you to love, you know. When you recognize that it's safe for you to love and you open your heart up, and both of you open up your heart and allow for that transformation of whatever's been going on inside of the mind, any of those doubts or fears to go away, you will open up for reconciliation. We do have let your friends help you here too. So maybe get out, you know, attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So get out of the house, go do something with people, you know, connect with your friends, allow them to assist you in raising your vibration, recognizing that you are valuable and that you are attractive and that you do deserve love. And, you know, put an end to that feeling of like this isn't happening and that isn't happening, because that's just where you're going to stay, and that's what you're going to continue to create if you do so. It says dwell on what you love. So start thinking about what you love. Stop dwelling on the things of the past. Stop dwelling on the missed opportunities. Stop dwelling on what I don't have, and start dwelling on what you do have and what you do love in a good way, in a healthy way. Don't dwell on your counterpart like, you know, like just dwell on the good stuff. Convince yourself, not others. So again, it's like, and then start where you are. So the universe is telling you, you got to start where you are. You got to start, you know, convincing yourself that you are worthy of love, and that this person still loves you, and that it's not a missed opportunity, and that the energy is still there for you guys if you want to charge forward with it. Stop allowing the doubts, the fears, and the stuff to keep you from moving forward. And, you know, a lot of people put that like, oh, tomorrow I'll do it. Oh, you know, next time I know this for sure. Or next time they say this, or the next time that, or if they do this, or if they blah, blah. Start right now. You know, just get into that energy of starting right now. Allow for the transformation to happen by actually doing something, by taking action on what you're actually feeling. Okay. So those are the messages for number 1. I guess I'll do a couple of the, like, we'll just see sexy. What do they want to tell you? We have the Knight of Cups. So I really feel like this person does want to come forward with an offer of love. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So again, there's still that Knight energy. They're wanting to charge forward. I think they're wanting to come in and sweep you off your feet. And if it's the feminine, that's like she's waiting. You know, she's waiting for him to come in on his horse and, like, you know, pick her up and take her on his journey of love and of a connected energy. And it feels like it's a very similar energy, a romantic energy. I don't even think they're really, like, worried about, like, getting crazy and kinky. I think they just want to have, like, that return. We do have strength that's showing here. And so maybe they just, even here, it's like, it's not like anything wild and crazy. It's like, just come in and take me home, you know, like, let's just connect. And they're kind of like all, you know, facing each other except for this one. So I think it would be like a very romantic, love-filled connection, like where you're wrapped around each other and, you know, making up for lost time type of thing. Okay? But if they could talk to you, you know, they're ready. They probably want you to start getting into that energy of love and support from people. They want you to know that it's safe to love them and that they are attracted to you. You know, there's a deep attraction there, and they want to reconcile. They got to start doing it. They got to start making that move. So both of you, you know, start where you are and start believing and trusting and opening up for this romantic love to come in, for this person to show up on their horse, or, you know, to see your divine feminine awaiting you to, you know, come back into her reality. Okay? So that was number 1, and it's 10:44. Let's see what this divine masculine and divine feminine have to say to each other with the amethyst. The 3 of Pentacles. So again, there's a similar energy here of maybe like feeling like you've like lost an opportunity, or you were dumping out offers from this person. Maybe you have this person on a pedestal, like one of you has the other person on a pedestal, one of you feels like you messed up by dropping out their opportunities or their offers that they have given to you, or you feel like if you make an offer to this person, they're just going to dump it out like they've done in the past. There is the energy of a broken heart. So I feel like both people are having that thing. So if they could talk to you, they'd probably say sorry that I didn't take your offers before. You know, I'm sorry that I didn't recognize the value in those offers, and, you know, my heart hurts, and I just want to be happy with you. We have the 9 of Cups. So it's like, I just want you to be happy. I just want to be happy. I want to like make up for what I've done in the past, and I wish I had the strength to communicate it. I wish I could speak up and say it, but, you know, right now this person is definitely stuck in those feelings of the past. And we have the 7 of Swords, which is those sneaky behavior, like that bad thoughts, those things. Now they could be also feeling guilty about things that they've done in the past to you, and like thinking about sneaky stuff that they've done, or that they are still like in another relationship, or that they are still not, you know, feeling like they're ready to take your offer. You know, there's a lot of energy here between this, and it's like if they could communicate, they would communicate, and it's like they want to tell you something, but they're getting those self-sabotaging things in the back of their head. They feel like they've been beat up. So if they could talk to you, they'd probably be like, you know what, like, this is killing me. I'm a mess inside of my head. I'm a mess energetically. I wish I could talk to you. I wish we could just be happy together. You know, I'm sorry I broke your heart. You broke my heart. That type of stuff is coming through here. And then we have the Star, which again goes along with that energy of putting somebody on a pedestal. It's like they see you as their wish come true. They see you as their star. I feel like this is both masculine and feminine are looking at the other as like, you know, I missed my opportunity. Like, I'm sorry that I didn't take your offer. Or, you know, we both have broken hearts. We both want to be happy. We both want to communicate. We've both been beat up by this, but we're both looking at each other as, you know, that wish. And they may even look at you as like a star. Like, they may have you up on that pedestal of like, they're too good for me, or I fucked up for too long, or I made too many mistakes, or I hurt them too bad and I don't deserve this. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is about a new opportunity. So they could tell you that they want a new opportunity. They want to start over. You know, they want to forget that stuff of the past, and they want to charge forward into their wish coming true. They want to get into the Chariot and do this, but they're you know, still worried that you might not take it, you know. And we do have the 2 of Cups here, so I would say this is definitely a very strong romantic connection that was destined to be, and that you both realize that and recognize that. There's probably gonna be a new opportunity for you to come together once like one or both of you get into that Chariot to make this love offer of this union, of this commitment. And then we have the King of Cups. So it is a very, very loving energy here. I think they would tell you that they, you know, they love you, they want to be with you, they want this new beginning, they want to move forward together on this journey. And anything that's happened in the past that, you know, they want to let that go. They want to have this new phase of life. And then we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if they could tell you something, I think they would say that you are the one, and that they feel like you are the one, and they do want to come forward. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So they're both feeling like this like magnetic energy between the two of them. They know that this is somebody that's special to them. They know this is a soulmate type of connection. This isn't something that is just like you forget about, and they're regretting the things that probably have happened in the past. We do have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So something may have happened like now, and there's animals here too. So you may have children, you may have pets. They may have children or pets, and there even may be like an aspect with the inner child if they don't have a child, or if they may have gotten somebody else pregnant, and now they're like, oh shit, what do I do? Because like now I feel like I'm stuck in this situation, but I'm still longing after this person. I know this is the person I'm supposed to be with, but they may feel like they have to take care of a commitment somewhere else, or they may like be afraid to intertwine with somebody else that has children. They may be afraid that you don't want children and they do. They may be afraid that you want children and they don't. All of this stuff can come through. So if they could talk to you, I would think that they would tell you something about like, I really care about you. I'm very drawn to you. Is the fact that I have kids a problem? Is the fact that I, want to have kids a problem? Like stuff like that. I think they really want to have like these authentic communication. Because we did have like that energy here. It's like they want to get rid of the past and have that new beginning. And then we have you deserve love. So I do even feel like there's an element of them, because they see you as that star. They have you up on that pedestal of like, you deserve love. You deserve better. You deserve better than me. I got this stuff going on inside of me. Like some of them have that inner child stuff going on. Some of them have other children from other situations. Some of them feel stuck because of their situations. Some of them may be like, having different things go on with their pets. Like there's all different things. Whenever we take on something that's a full-on commitment, like a pet or a child, like that is a part of the deal. And I think sometimes people allow that to be some like weird for like they hold it back from having a connection with somebody. Like my ex used to tell me all the time that I would never find anybody and that nobody would ever want to be with me because of the dogs, and like I would never find a place to live because of the dogs, and all of these things. And since being away from him, I've found that to be very wrong. It's like I've had people go out of their way to like know the dogs so that they could be friendly with me. So yeah, it could be something like that, But I feel like if they could talk to you, they do have, like, they know that you're the one. They do have those feelings. They actually think you deserve better than them. And they're risen into that King of Cups energy, which is like a true romantic offer of love. They want to move forward. And I think that potential is definitely there to move forward and to fulfill the dreams with this, situation. And then the messages from the universe, do something new and do something different. So whatever you've been stuck in, if you've been replaying things of the past, like I can't believe I did this wrong, or I can't believe I said that, get that out of there. Stop thinking about the past. Get out and enjoy life too. Like go start doing something that is fun for you. Do things that you like. Raise up your vibration. Stop focusing and worrying about things that have gone wrong or what could go wrong or what's wrong with your situation, and know that love conquers all, right? It shouldn't matter what you've got going on. If you love somebody, you love somebody. And if you're here watching this reading and you're like afraid to move forward, it's like you wouldn't be watching this reading if there wasn't something there. So why don't you just do something about it instead of holding yourself back? So do something different. Make a different action. And I think they're telling you that too, like we got to do something different. And then it says things are not as they appear. So whatever you're worried about, like, they're with that person, they don't want to be with me, it's not always what it seems, right? Even if there's like things that you are just like, there's so much, right? So whatever things that you're looking at as reasons why we can't be together, change it, start doing something different, and start realizing that things aren't always as they appear. And I find this has been a big theme lately, is like people are getting triggered by each other, thinking that they're doing things wrong, thinking that that the person's like, there's a lot of jealousy energy and stuff. Things aren't always as they appear. If you're second guessing or questioning or doubting something, then you got to do something different and figure out the truth. And the way you figure that out is by getting into your chariot and having a new start with this person and asking, like get clear. Don't just assume the worst. When you assume the worst, you drop down your vibration and you keep yourself in this like perpetual loop of bullshit. And then you never get into that new beginning because you're constantly looking out the dump stuff of the past. And then it says time to make a demonstration. So I feel like if they could talk to you, they would say, like, I want to show you. I want to show you that I care about you. I want to show it's going to be different this time. I want to show you that these things don't matter. I want to show you that, like, our love is there, and that I really do care about you. And I'm willing to, like, heal whatever's inside of me that isn't good, you know, like any of the stuff inside, like, let's heal together type of thing. Let's show people that we can make it work. Let's show people that we belong together. Let's show people it's not what it looks like, and do something different that, you know, will blow people's minds. Okay? And then sexually, we have the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I think sexually, there's like a desire to really please the feminine. The masculine wants to please her. Like, he really wants to, like, you know, take care of her and make her, like, he wants to show the value he maybe didn't show in the past. Maybe she was the one that made offers and he always dumped them out. He wants to, like, put that value back towards her and make her feel really good. And then we have the Queen of Wands, where he's like, you're my queen, and he obviously enjoys when you go down on him, but there's also this element of, like, he wants other people to know that you're his queen, and I think she wants other people to know that you're her king, and, you know, she's definitely down for you to please her, and she sees the value in you, and I think you know that because you were the one that, like, dumped out the offers in the past. And then with the Hermit energy, I think it's like they kind of want to get together and just, like, have a new beginning and, like, really get into each other, like, spend some time alone. Like, they don't really want to go out and do a whole bunch of stuff, like, out on the town. It's like, let's get to know each other. Let's have some, you know, intense, valuable, crazy, like, we don't care who knows that we're doing it type of sex. And let's see the value in each other. Let's learn about each other. Let's heal this situation and start growing, and reflecting on things together. And on the bottom here is justice. So it's like there is like a divine justice coming with the situation. So just stay strong with whatever's been happening, and change up that routine that you've been going through, and those doubts and those fears. So we got 22:18. All right. So number 3 is the wand, the obsidian wand. We have justice. So this person, whether it's feminine or masculine, this is a masculine energy, but it does have a feminine energy too. And this is kind of like balance to me anyways, because justice is about balance. But I think this person would say, like, we need to come to the end of this situation. Like, I want to come to a place of justice. I want you to feel equal with me. I want to feel equal with you. I want to forgive. I want to forget. I just want to have this justice between us. And they may be dealing with contracts. They may be going through divorces. They may be going through stuff, or you may be going through that stuff, and you just want to come to the end of it so that you can find the justice in your life and have that solid, like, future in front of you. And then we have the sun. So I feel like that is coming. Like the justice is coming. The sun is going to be shining. If you're the feminine, the masculine is going to be riding in on his horse. You got the sunflowers there. Like, this is definitely like twin flame union energy, where it's like we finally have our justice. And, you know, my masculine's returned to me. My feminine is here for me. Like, we're good. And then we have temperance, which again is another union card. And this is about patience. So, you know the justice is coming. Know that the ending is here. It's like, you guys, you got it. You know, like, you've done it. So have the patience to know that it's coming. Like, the contracts have been written. The actions are being taken. The sun is going to shine. You are going to have your union. You are going to feel that balance. You're going to be setting forth onto a journey together of, like, all this new love and this new support. You're going to be walking away from anything in the past that wasn't serving. Like, look at all this red energy. It's like, okay, we're going to have that final justice. We're going to have that new foundation. We're going to be feeling, like, grounded and protected, like, ready to begin. And the sun's going to be shining on us. We're going to be in a place of balance. Let's embark on this journey together and walk away from anything in the past that wasn't serving the situation, so that we can make our commitment. Again, with the red, we got to make that solid commitment to each other. I'm ready to make a commitment to you. I'm ready to walk away and embark on this journey with you of love, of balance, of justice. You know, like, I'm ready to walk away from these things and come towards you. I'm ready to make a commitment to you. Whatever isn't serving us, I'm leaving it behind so that I can go forward on this journey with you. I've made my decision to go forward on this journey with you. I've made this decision to have the sun in my life. I want that balance. I want that union. I want a new beginning. I want to see our value. I want to see us shine. I want to see us have victory. I want this victory to be ours. Spirit's been communicating with us, showing us the signs, showing us the synchronicity. I know it's coming. I know that as I walk away from this stuff, it's leading me here. I know that this commitment is ours. This is something that we're going to be doing together. And we have the Page of Wands here. So there is like this element, because while they're waiting for this, is like this element of like, choosing and stuff. So if you're still in separation, just know that like, you got to seek this out. You got to make that clear decision that you're ready to do this with them. And I think that's what they're trying to say. It's like, I'm ready, but are you? I'm ready to walk away from anything that I need to walk away from so that I can make this solid commitment to you. Are you ready to seek this out with me? Are you ready to make this decision? So get clear with what you want so that we can have victory. Get clear with what you're walking away from so that we can commit to each other on this new journey, on this new beginning, so that we can have that justice, so we can feel the balance, and so that we can go together into the final judgment. And the judgment is like that end call. It's like, this is union. This isn't bullshit anymore. It's like, you know what? We may have to deal with some judgment or some karma of the things that we've done in the past, but let's deal with it together. Let's do this together. Let's go off onto this journey together of balance. And then we have make the effort. So it's like they want to make this effort with you. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided for. And I've been guided to move away from the stuff that was, keeping us away from each other. This is true love. And I know this is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And I think that's exactly what they would say to you. Like, you know what, this is true love. I want to make the effort because nothing else compares to it. The chemistry that we have, the passion that we have, like, I'm ready. I'm ready for that final call. I'm ready for that judgment to be made, because as long as I'm with you, it doesn't matter what happens. And then he says, that you have options is meaningful. Rock on. So they know that you have options. We all have options. We all have the option to go into a commitment or to stay out of a commitment. We all have the option to, move forward in life or to stay behind in life. It's like, we all have these options. I think they're saying, yes, you have the option. So, like, what do you want to do? Tell me what you want. And it says, love is never vain. So if there's any ego stuff going on here, drop it. Love is never vain. Don't try to trigger each other. Don't try to, especially when there's stuff like contracts and things and exes involved and people involved and other things. It's like, honor yourself, love yourself enough to not go into a place of ego and greed and trying to make people jealous, trying to do things that are gonna poke at them. Just be the vibration of love. Honor yourself, and through honoring yourself, you're honoring them because you share that vibration, you share the frequencies, and honor them too, and know that as you honor you, you're honoring them, and as you honor them, you're honoring you, and look at it as that type of thing. Don't be vain about it, but just make that decision or that choice to put this first. And to, recognize this passion and this chemistry exists, and that this is true love, and that you've got to make the effort to bring in this final judgment. If you want a final judgment of union, you got to make the effort to do so. And you got to, move forward doing it, believing it, trusting it, allowing it. Sexually, we have the King of Wands. So I feel this masculine has definitely risen into his king energy. The feminine probably has risen into her queen energy. Energetically, you guys have done a lot of work. For you to get to that final judgment call, that's a lot of work. That's a lot to acknowledge. And I think he's ready to speak his truth too. He's dressed all in blue, and I think she's ready to hear the truth. So if he was going to say something sexually, I think it would be I want to take you. I want to show you that I can be your king, and I want to feel you energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually. We have the Queen of Cups. So she's definitely feeling love towards her masculine, like true love, and she wants to restore balance as well. We got the two of them 69, so they may want a 69 and have that type of balance. And then with the cup there too, it's like, again, balance. Like, they want to have this equal thing between them. They don't want one person doing all the work. They want to like have this equal give and take sexually, physically, emotionally, in all areas of their situation. It's not just like a sex thing. It's like, let's have this equal thing. Because if we're going into final judgment, we don't want to be in one of like, we want to have like love between the two of us. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. And so again, like, this is like a very, like, this is like a missionary type of like romantic love, like, it's not about being kinky, it's not about being freaky, it's about showing love and like making love. And I think if they could talk to you, they would tell you, I want to have this like equal exchange between the two of us. I want to make love to you. I don't want to like, take away your worth or your value. I don't want to show you, like, it's almost like they don't want to devalue you, they see the value in you. They want to show the value. They want to be your king. They want to speak the truth, and you want to hear the truth if you're the feminine, and you want to be the queen, you want to be the queen of love for them, and you want to make love. Okay? So that is it, guys. I hope that these messages assisted you and resonated. You can hit like if it did. You can hit dislike if it didn't. Either way, that assists me in reaching more people. Throw a comment down below. That helps me out too. If you want to make a donation, there is a donation link. That helps me to get the energy to keep doing these. Because I don't constantly have money coming in from this. The only way I make money is if people order readings. So if you would like to get a reading, there's the links down below. Like, you can email me, and I've got time pretty much, like, my readings can come back within 24 hours as long as it's like a card reading. Sometimes the other ones take a little bit longer. It just depends on what you get. I do automatic writing. I can write you messages from the emissaries of light. I can write you a love letter from your masculine or your feminine, and like, even those are pretty quick. It's like 30 minutes or 60 minutes. So as long as I don't have to do something with the dogs, or I don't have something on the books with like private clients that I see in the house, or I don't have an event scheduled in the house, I can usually get them pretty quickly. I'm going to be making candles and oils and things like this week, but I will have time to do readings. So if you would like to get one, you can email me. People always ask me like what I need. Just whatever you feel like you want to let me know. Like, if you're asking questions about your counterpart, you can give me like their name and their date of birth. Like you guys' signs. Some people have sent me pictures. You can give you a little bit of backstory. Like, it's really up to you. And I just need you to tell me how many questions and what the questions are. And I always tell people to think about the questions so that you're getting answers that actually assist. And other than that, like, even with the like writing and stuff, like, if you have questions you want to know, I can get the answers to that, like, from your masculine or from your feminine in a letter. I can get them through trance channel as well. I do trance channeling messages, and those ones I find people really like for like when they're when they want to know what they need to do next on their mission, what they need to do next for their healing. The emissaries give us a lot of messages in connection to like bettering ourselves, and through bettering ourselves, we better our chances of healing and coming into union, because that's what this whole journey is of healing and coming into divine balance and union, so that we can mirror that and, receive that from somebody outside of us. All right? So hit like, share, comment, help me out, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And yeah, in Mune, namaste.